of the afternoon is Monster Jam JCB Racing. All 8 trucks have been seeded into the bracket based on a random draw. Coming up first, these Monster Jam superstars will race head-to-head with the fastest 4 winners advancing to the semifinal round. So Columbus, who's ready for Monster Jam JCB Racing?
2 competitors are down there on the track. We're going to kick things off with Brianna Mahan in Scooby-Doo. Going head-to-head against Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Making their way down to the line. Let's go racing!
Your winner is Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo.
Once again, that winner in round 1, Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. Coming up next, Alex Barden, Stone Crusher. And his opponent, Michaela Toluchka, Megalodon.
Your winner is Alex Barden, Stone Crusher.
Once again, moving on to the semifinals. Here on Stone Crusher Sunday, it was Alex Barden, Stone Crusher. Up next, it's Brandon Toluchka, Jet Skater Done 2. Going up against the black and green wrecking machine, Weston Anderson, Grave Digger. Getting reset here for their matchup. If you look on opposite ends of the arena, you will see the staging lights.
Your winner is Weston Anderson, Grave Digger.
Once again, Weston Anderson in Grave Digger. You can see it up there on the JCB Racing Competition brackets. Moving on to the semifinals. Coming up next, it's Frank Kroll in Zombie. Going up against Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Your winner is Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. It's time for the Monster Jam JCB Racing semi-final round. The fastest 4 drivers of the event have advanced to this round, and the winners will continue on to the finals, where they will compete for the first 8 points of the event and the racing win. So, who's ready for more Monster Jam JCB Racing?
He got his start with Monster Jam back in 2018, but this is his first official series. It's Alex Barden, Stone Crusher. Going up against the Princess of Carnage, Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. Let's go green! Columbus, that one was too close to call. We're going to kick it up to the Super Glued to the Action replay to review that race. Both drivers coming around those turn cones seamlessly. See how close it was. Your winner, though, it's Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. Who will join her in the JCB Racing Finals? It's time to find out. Approaching the line, the first competitor there on the track, a student at the University of Northwestern Ohio, it's Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. And your 2022 Rookie of the Year, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. And with that rollover, your winner will be Weston Anderson in Gravedigger. He'll be joining Brianna Mahan in Scooby-Doo in the JCB Racing Finals to see who is going to walk away with the first 8 points of this afternoon's event. Tough break for Jamie Sullivan in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. She has been undefeated this entire weekend in the JCB Racing competition. A little bit too much momentum coming around that turn. Those turn cones down there on the track, those gray turn cones. The goal is for the drivers to get as close to them as possible without knocking them over or crushing them, because that does involve a penalty. She had a little bit too much gusto coming around that turn, causing that puppy to roll over. MotoGP fans, it's been an exciting start to the JCB Racing competition, that's for sure. And if you guys want to see more excitement, in just a few weeks, we have the biggest event of the year coming to Los Angeles, California. That's right, we're going to the land of the stars for World Finals. It's all going down on May 18th at SoFi Stadium. It's the biggest event of the year, the biggest pit party of the year. And we want to see each and every one of you guys there. So you guys can turn it into a great family vacation. Go over to sunny California. And for all the information, all you have to do is visit motojam.com.
It's time for the Monster Jam JCB Racing Finals. The winner of this race will earn the first 8 points of the event and the racing win. So, Columbus, are you ready to meet your racing finals contenders?
Kicking things off in the JCB Finals. We call her the Princess of Carnage. She's been with Monster Jam now for close to a decade. Always ready to crack the case. Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. And her opponent, your Arena Series Central Champion, hailing from Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Columbus, it's go time! That one was a nail biter. Too close to call. We have to kick it up to the super glue, glued to the action replay. Both drivers evenly matched coming around those turn cones. Keep your eye on the center of the track right now. Your winner is Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Monster Jam fans, Weston Anderson and Gravedigger just earned the first 8 points of today's event. Starting off really strong with the JCB Racing win. In just a moment, we'll have the opportunity to speak with our winner, taking this momentum potentially all the way to the finish line. There he is, Monster Jam fans.
Weston Anderson, nice work coming around that race pass. You know, something about the JCB racing competition that is unique is it's not about what you can do to impress the fans. It's not about judges' own. It's about timing and tenacity. So what did you learn this weekend about how to finally take another race win?
You know, I came in the finals a couple times and I couldn't get the win. I flipped over last night, so I knew that this track was super tacky, especially after everybody walked on it in pit party. So I had to take my turns just right, hold it wide open on the straight lines, and hey, we got the win, man.
Well, I mean, it's our last event here of the weekend. We know you like to go big on a Sunday Fun Day. How big can we expect you to go this afternoon?
You know, I'm going to try and jump Gravedigger to the rafters, man. It's my crew guy's birthday, and we're going to go out with a bang this weekend. Y'all having fun at Monster Jam Columbus?
Congratulations one more time, Weston Anderson and Gravedigger securing the first 8 points of this afternoon's event. Now, the action isn't stopping now because coming up next is the Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge, where our talented Monster Jam drivers are going to showcase their biggest and best moves just on 2 BKT tires. Now, we're looking for a variety of tricks such as stoppies, poppers, wheelies, nose wheelies, bicycles, moonwalks, so much more. You can see the criteria up there on the video board, and this is going to be your very first opportunity to score accurately and fairly using judgeszone.com. Now, we're going to get to that in a second, but before we do, I'm hanging here with the Peltz family right now, and we have a bunch of fun siblings, and we're actually going to play a game all together on the video board. It's called our Truck and Pals race. He's so excited. He was so excited throughout this entire competition. God, wave to everyone. Wave to, yeah, awesome. So we are going to play our Truck and Pals race, but before we do, Lydia, you were telling me you have a favorite truck. Who's your favorite?
Sparkle Smash.
Sparkle Smash! That's one of our new trucks coming in just a few weeks. That's a really, really fun one. What about you? Who's your favorite? Nice and loud.
Gravedigger!
Gravedigger! Any other Gravedigger fans in the house? That's what I thought. All right, guys. So here's what I want you guys to do. We're going to look at the video board, and we're going to play our Truckin' Pals race. So we have 3 trucks. So up there we see El Toro Loco, that crazy bull. We have Gravedigger and Megalodon. In just a second, they are going to race. But before they do, I need you guys to tell me, who do you think is going to win the race? Who do you think is going to win? Gravedigger! Lydia, who do you think is going to win?
Megalodon!
Ooh, all right, our siblings are split here right now. Who do you think's gonna win?
Megalodon!
Megalodon. I got 2 Megalodons, 1 Gravedigger. What do you guys think it is? Yell it out. Who do you think's gonna win? All right, let's find out. Let's go green. All right, we got Megalodon starting off really strong, but El Toro Loco is coming up. Gravedigger is currently in the rear. What's going to happen here right now? They are now neck and neck. Gravedigger, El Toro Loco. Gravedigger is moving forward, but Megalodon takes the win. We got 2 out of 3 with Megalodon, but you know what, guys? You're all going home with the prize. It is our Truckin' Pals playset. Look at that. And it's actually featuring Gravedigger and Monster Mutt Dalmatian. You guys get ahead. You can take it. He's so excited right now. Go ahead. You can share it with all your brothers and sisters. Give it up for our amazing contestants, everyone, going home with the Truckin' Pals playset.
All right, Monster Jam fans, it's your first opportunity to score our drivers at judgeszone.com. All you have to do is go directly to judgeszone.com, or you can scan the QR code that's going to come up there on the video board in just a moment. When you get there, it will ask you for the city code, which for us will be OHI. Type that in and then press submit. The next screen, that's where you get to score. All you have to do is slide this BKT tire up or down, landing on the score you think each driver deserves. Press submit again, and then it's going to begin to tabulate everyone's scores here in the arena. However, there's an important piece to this, everyone. We only have 20 seconds for you to complete this entire process. So, expert tip, leave judgeszone.com pulled up on your phones throughout the remainder of the event if you are here with us in the arena. This is what makes Monster Jam unique. You get to choose our champions. So before we kick this off, who's ready for the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge?
Starting off this competition from sunny California, it's Fernando Martinez of Toro Loco. First attempt by Fernando Martinez and El Toro Loco with that popper, shifting from one BKT tire to the next, showcasing really great control and restraint. Let's see what his second attempt is going to look like.
Put those horns up and make some noise for Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. He feels good about that, it seems. But it's time for you to tell him how you really felt. So go to judgeszone.com, scan the QR code. Remember, the city code when you get there is OHI.
2 solid attempts executed to perfection by Fernando Martinez and El Toro Loco. Take a look at the super glue, glued to the action replay. Goes into that stoppie, takes his time, kicking it into reverse, goes into that moonwalk up through the center elevated obstacle, and then kicks it onto the back 2 BKT tires. Nice start. Let's see what you guys thought. Scores are locked in. And 8.829. That's going to be the score to beat in the Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge. Making her way down the tunnel. Ready to make some waves out here on the track. Michaela Toluchka, Megalodon.
Tough break for Michaela Toluchka and Megalodon at that last attempt there. But anytime our drivers get out here on the track, they're putting their best foot forward. So let's put our fins together for Megalodon. And let's cast our scores at judgeszone.com. Remember, fans, we've only got 20 seconds. Scan that QR code, and let's lock them in.
Michaela Toluchka and Megalodon. 2 nice attempts. The second one, she struggled a little bit to get that stoppie in the vertical positioning that's needed. You can see up there on the super glue, glued to the action replay. That first attempt was a solid one. Goes up and through that center elevated obstacle. Second one is where she struggled ever so slightly to get in that complete vertical position. What'd you guys think of that one? Let's lock in those scores and turn our attention to the video board. A 3.986 for Michaela Toluchka in Megalodon. From one Toluchka to the next, it's Brandon Toluchka. Just get her done too. Bicycle into a sidewall save. Nice way to start off his run in the Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge. Let's see what's coming up next. Looks like he might be pressing his luck and going for another. Let's find out. Can he land it? Monster Jam fans, give it up for Brandon Toluchka. Just get her done too. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. Remember, you got about 15 seconds. Make those voices heard. That first attempt was solid. Super glue, glued to the action replay. Shows you some great control in that first attempt. That second attempt, though, again, I said it, he pressed his luck on that one. This is one of the more difficult tricks to nail in Monster Jam. It takes a lot of control, a lot of balance. You're balancing a 12,000-pound Monster Jam truck on the side 2 BKT tires. What you guys think? Let's turn our attention up to the video board. A 6.882 for Brandon Telechka, just get her done too, putting him currently in second place in the Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge.
Monster Jam fans, what an epic start to our Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge. But I've got 3 epic fans here with me. They're siblings. We're going to play a game, all right? It's called the Monster Jam Helmet Shuffle. What's going to happen is we'll put 3 Monster Jam helmets up on the video board there. And all you have to do is keep your eye on the trophy that's hiding around in those helmets. Do you see it? Yeah, you see it's playing around, it's hiding. So when we drop those helmets, you see it's in the center now? Keep your eye on it and let me know where you think it is, all right? It's in the middle, it's gonna drop, and here we go. All right, they're shuffling around. Uh-oh, keep your eye on it. All right. I hear a lot of people rumbling out there. You know what? Before I ask you, Jordan, I want to know what you all think. If you think it's under helmet number 1, make some noise. All right, that was a little bit of noise. If you think it's under helmet number 2, then make some noise. And helmet 3. Not a lot of noise on 3. All right, Jordan, you're the big sister. Which helmet do you think it's under?
2.
2, she says. Let's take a look and find out. Oh, it's not under helmet 1. That's good news. And it's not under helmet number 3. Even better news. He's jumping up and down. Do you know what that means?
We win.
We win. Yes, you do. So you're going to go home with a limited edition Gravedigger t-shirt signed by Weston Anderson, driver of Gravedigger himself. There you go. Everyone, make some noise.
Brandon Telechka, just get it done too, exiting the track so that we can continue on with the Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge. Monster Jam fans waiting in the wings, ready to compete in the Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge. One of our veteran drivers in this sport. He's been doing this for close to 20 years. And yesterday, he actually secured a Monster Jam donut win, his first of the series. I'm talking about the one, the only, Frank Crummel and Zombie.
Put those zombie arms up and make some noise for Frank Crummel, Zombie. And it's time to score, everyone. Remember, we only have 20 seconds to do so. So make your way to judgeszone.com. Turn those screens into scores.
Brain Crumbling Zombie struggled a little bit on that first attempt, but more than made up for it with that big air on the second attempt. Take a look at that super glue glued to the action replay. Really great height, nice momentum going off of the log stack. You can actually see those zombie arms going straight to the sky. We're going to lock in those scores. A 4.979, putting him currently in third place in the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. Coming up next, that black and green wrecking machine, Weston Anderson, Grave Digger. Nice combination move to start with Weston Anderson and Grave Digger. Stoppy into the moonwalk, kicks it onto the back two BKT tires. One attempt down, one to go.
Give it up for Weston Anderson, Grave Digger. It's time to score, everyone. Take out those phones. If you haven't joined the scoring already, you've still got about 15 seconds left to do so.
Second attempt there was a popper. We've seen this a little bit throughout the competition. So here's the secret to one of those. Too much momentum, that truck is going to flip over. Not enough momentum, you're not getting it onto the front two BKT tires. He finds the balancing act each time. Super glue glued to the action replay showcases that first attempt of the stoppy into the moonwalk, where he kicks it onto the back two BKT tires. Was this all enough to take over the top spot from your current leader, which is El Toro Loco with an 8.829? Let's find out. The score for Grave Digger is an 8.627, putting him currently in second place in the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. Coming up next, she's searching for Scooby snacks. Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. Stoppy into a moonwalk. It looked like she might have been going for one more piece of that combination move. One attempt down, one to go for Brianna Mahan and Scooby-Doo.
Let's hear it for Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. Let's lock in those scores, everyone. 15 seconds left.
At first you don't succeed, she tried again, a testament to her tenacity. It looked like she was trying to go for a combination move, potentially kicking it onto the side BKT tires. Let's get a refresher up there on that super glue glued to the action replay. Goes into the stoppie, walks the dog forward, shifts it back. Not sure if there's something going on with that back BKT tire, but she accelerates, goes up onto the ramp, and then lands it onto the side two BKT tires. What do you guys think? This has been an exciting round in the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. Scores are locked in. A 7.973, putting her currently in third place in the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge.
Monster Jam fans, we are going to play a game. You know we love games here at Monster Jam, but this time we're going to play it with all of you fans here in the arena. So let's take it up to the video board. It's called Name That Monster Jam Truck. I'll drop some hints, and you shout out the answer when you think you know what Monster Jam truck I'm talking about. Here we go. This Monster Jam truck is crazy like a bull. This Monster Jam truck has teeth. This Monster Jam truck is driven by Fernando Martinez. If you know the name of this Monster Jam truck, shout it out. 1, 2, 3. You got it. It is El Toro Loco, the crazy bull. And of course it's driven here on Arena's Championship Series Central by Fernando Martinez. But when it comes to all of our Monster Jam trucks, whether you're looking to purchase a Spin Master toy truck or just learn more about them, make sure to make your way to monsterjam.com to find out more information. Thank you, everyone. Give yourselves a round of applause.
Monster Jam fans, so we've learned a little bit more about our Monster Jam trucks. Kudos to each and every one of you for guessing El Toro Loco. But now it's time to get to know a little bit more about our Monster Jam drivers. So turn your attention up to the video board. We're going to play another game all together, and it's going to be Name That Driver. So up there is an adorable picture of one of our drivers, and they are from Rockport, Texas. All right, we got another clue. Let's see what else we got. He likes to crush the competition. You guys think you know who it is? If you do, start yelling it out. I'm going to give you a couple more clues. If he wasn't driving for Monster Jam trucks, he would actually be a basketball player. And he has 2 JCB racing wins under his belt. Who is he? Is it? We got 2 options here. Is it Alex Barden in Stone Crusher, or is it Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco? If you guys think it is Alex, of course it's Alex Barden in Stone Crusher. Give it up for Alex Barden in Stone Crusher, ready to take the track in the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. He is our next competitor, and we've talked about this throughout the competition a little bit with Alex, but he actually got his start back in 2018. And now he is here on a full series with us at Monster Jam. And one of the most exciting things about Alex is he was actually a super fan. So I'm looking around the arena right now, Taylor. There's so many young fans who are super fans who might grow up to be just like Alex Barden, one of our amazing Monster Jam superstars. One more time, Monster Jam fans, let's hear it for Alex Barden, Stone Crusher. Solid popper from Alex Barden. Let's see what he has in store for the second attempt. Back-to-back poppers. Let's hear it for Alex Barden in Stone Crusher. Columbus, you guys know what to do. You already have your phones in your hands, so make sure you're sliding the BKT tire up or down, clicking submit on the score that you feel he deserves for that run. Two really nice poppers, showcasing a lot of great control. Remember what I talked about earlier. Too much momentum, you flip over. Not enough momentum, you're not able to get that perfect vertical positioning that Alex was able to achieve. Scores are locked in, so let's focus our attention up to the video board right now. A 6.270 for Alex Barden in Stone Crusher. One more competitor left here in the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. She's a student at the University of Northwestern Ohio. Not too far from here, it's Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Let's hear it for Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. And it's time to score, everyone. Show her some love. Put those puppy paws together. And then use them to cast your scores. You've got 10 seconds left.
Two great attempts with great control from Jamie Sullivan. That stoppie was the first attempt. She actually walked the dog forward and back ever so slightly. Second attempt is that popper once again. You got to ask yourself, remember, you guys are the judges. In your opinion, was that enough to take over the top spot and ultimately the win from Fernando Martinez and El Toro Loco with an 8.829? Let's find out because your scores are locked in. An 8.805, very close, good enough for second place in the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. But that means your winner is Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco, adding 8 points to his score in pursuit of the overall event championship. He's been doing great in this phase of the competition the entire weekend, really honing his skills with those combination moves. Oh, there he goes up the ramp. Let's hear from our winner.
Fernando, congratulations. Another skills win for this weekend for you. And I gotta say, you've really been nailing the combination moves. What's been the most important key to your success there?
Staying calm. It doesn't matter where in the lineup we go. I've been last, I've been in the middle. Today we went first and we outlasted 7 other trucks. And I couldn't do that alone. Columbus, you and I, we won that one. You voted us the best trick. I couldn't do it without you. I love you guys. Thank you so much.
And with that in mind, we have more Monster Jam coming up in just a bit. We've got our Monster Jam donut competition. What's it going to take to bring in another win this afternoon?
You know what? I'm going to try something a little different at the end of my donut rotation. If I can get it spinning, this dirt here is really tacky, really tricky. If I can get to the end of my donuts, I'm hopefully trying to do something wild, so you guys better pay attention. But one thing all of us drivers thrive on is your guys' voices. So let's do a little test run right now before we get the trucks back out on the floor. On the count of 3, I need you guys to yell the loudest you've ever yelled in your life. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3!
Well, Columbus, this has been an exciting first half of Monster Jam, and we still have a lot more competition coming your way in the second half of Monster Jam, but right now it is halftime, so the perfect time to get up, grab a snack, stretch your legs, hop on over to our green screen photo booth, which is on the main concourse. You can actually jump in a real Monster Jam chassis and then decide which truck you actually want to go home in. It's a really, really cool keepsake here at Monster Jam. And then when you come back to your seats, the stars of Freestyle Motocross, they're going to take to the track and take to the skies. But right now, enjoy halftime. Welcome back to the second half of Monster Jam. We're going to take it into high gear. As you can see, the stars of Freestyle Motocross. They've taken to the track, and they're going to take to the skies in just a moment. But Ohio, we have a very important rule here when it comes to FMX, all right? The louder you scream, the higher they fly, and the cooler the trick. So we're going to try this all together. When I count to 3, I need you to be so loud that the shop team center rumbles. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Let's keep that energy up because here comes Brendan Reardon. Next down the ramp, we got Kenny Haskell. Here comes Greg Duffy. And last but definitely not least, it's TJ Tiffany. Monster Jam fans, take out these phones. You don't want to miss this. These are social media moments right here. And as Christina said, the louder we get, the higher they fly. And the cooler the trick. So if you want to see more cool tricks, then make some noise. That's what I'm talking about. Let me hear you. You know what? This is our last event here in Columbus. So, we gotta get loud. I want you to be the loudest crowd we've had. Let me hear it. There we go. Now when he hits the ramp, let me hear it. Let's see. Can you be louder? The tricks are getting cooler. Let's try this again. Let's make some noise. All right, coming up next, we have our US FMX Best Trick competition. All 4 of these riders, they're gonna have one attempt to soar from one end of the arena to the other, showcasing their best trick. Now, you all will be the official judges for our Best Trick competition. So, you'll go to judgeszone.com. Use the same city code, OHI. Type that in, press submit, slide that BKT tire up or down, just like we do with our Monster Jam drivers. Now, before we get started, you can see TJ Tiffany adjusting the ramp because just like with our Monster Jam trucks, safety is of the utmost importance here at Monster Jam. So once he is done with that, we are going to begin our competition, but only when they're ready. So while we're waiting, I want to test out the energy here and see what you guys are working with. OH! 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 That's what I'm talking about. That's the energy we need from all of you so that we can get some amazing Monster Jam FMX tricks kicked off here in just a moment.
Taylor, we have some of the most talented superstars. You know, in this sport, we talk about Monster Jam, but we also have the cream of the crop when it comes to the US FMX team. These riders have traveled nationally and internationally, not only with us here at Monster Jam, but have competed overseas in places such as Argentina, Brazil, Japan, and they've been doing this for about 20 to 25 years. I cannot stress this enough. We are about to witness truly some of the best in the business do what they are greatest at, and it's all going down in the FMX Best Trick competition. Looking like TJ Tiffany is getting back on that bike. We're getting the thumbs up. Taylor, take it away.
All right, we're ready to kick this thing off. At least we are up here on the pod. How about you? Oh no, you gotta get louder than that. Are you ready for more? There we go. Let's kick this thing off.
All right, Taylor, starting things off with the FMX Best Trick competition from Worcester, Massachusetts. It's Brendan Reardon. Brendan's been with Monster Jam now for the last 2 seasons, but he is no stranger to soaring through the air. I talked about this just a few moments ago. Some of these riders have been doing this for 20 plus years, and Brendan is no exception. He's been riding that bike for the last 24 years, and this year he's actually piloting the Honda 450. He's going to be setting the bar for his fellow competitors as he comes down the ramp. Variation on a rock solid there.
Let's hear for Brendan Reardon, your first competitor in the Best Trick competition and your first opportunity to score. So let's go to judgeszone.com, everyone. You've got 5 seconds left.
We just saw it up on the super glue to the action replay. So as he soars through the air, he grabs onto the seat and then he actually twists his hips and then pulls his legs out to the side before landing on that safety bag. He's actually explaining what he was doing just now. Not sure if he's talking things through with Kenny Haskell. A 7.439. That's going to be the score to beat in the FMX Best Trick competition. Continuing on with our second competitor from Boston, Massachusetts, Kenny Haskell. This season, Kenny's riding the Yamaha YZ250 bike. He's been riding since he's only 5 years old, so many young kiddos in this arena right now are around the age range that Kenny actually got started. And his career has taken him all over the world. He's been with Monster Jam now since 2014, touring the country with some of the best in the business. Went for that cliffhanger.
Put those hands together for Kenny Haskell. Looks like he's feeling a little unsure about that one. But it's not really up to him. It's up to what you guys think. Go to judgeszone.com and let us know.
Yes, Tail, a little bit of hesitation as he went into that cliffhanger. So for this particular trick, you have to take your ankles and you're actually holding onto the handlebars. Normally we see him put his arms up in the air. Didn't quite get to that part. What do you guys think, though? Let's lock in those scores. A 6.292, putting him in second place in the FMX Best Trick Competition. Coming up next, our third competitor hails from Graysonville, Maryland. It's Greg Duffy. That sound is the sound of the Kawasaki KX450 bike by Greg Duffy. Fun fact about him, he is the first and only person in the world to complete a double front flip on a dirt bike. He's been actually riding for 25 years and is a very impressive competitor, especially in this competition. Seat grab.
Let's hear it for Greg Duffy, your third competitor here today. And surprise, it's also his birthday weekend. So let us know what you thought. Judgeszone.com, you know what to do.
One hand on the handlebar, the other on the seat. He completely extends his legs in a vertical position. That means he's arching his back. It's almost like a handstand in the sky, which Taylor likes to call it, which is always a lot of fun to witness. Score to beat right now is a 7.439 by Brendan Reardon. The score for Greg Duffy is 8.927, which means we got a new leader and new score to beat. Last but not least, from Orlando, Florida, it's TJ Tiffany. TJ Tiffany is one of our veteran riders here at Monster Jam. He's been with us for close to a decade. Much like Kenny Haskell, his career has taken him nationally and internationally with us here at Monster Jam. And a fun fact, for those of you who enjoy Marvel movies, he was actually featured in Marvel's Avengers Endgame. Backflip.
Give it up for TJ Tiffany, your final competitor in this Best Trick competition. And it's time to score. He looks like he's feeling good about that one, giving you an extra flair there. You've got 5 seconds left to lock in your scores, fans.
Score to beat right now is still held on to by Greg Duffy with that 8.922. Let's see, what did you guys think? Was that enough to take over the win from Greg Duffy? The score for TJ Tiffany is, it was a 9.486. The winner of the FMX Best Trick competition with that awesome backflip, TJ Tiffany.
All right, that was awesome, but I don't know about you guys, but I think I want to see some more. What do you say? All right then. Well, we are getting ready to witness something that is a bit of a tradition here at Monster Jam. All 4 of these riders, they're getting ready to fly through the air, back to back, in train formation. It's gonna be crazy. So take out those phones, That's right, make some noise. Let's hype them up. Because they're going to give it all they've got for all of you fans here today. So let's count them down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Make some noise. It looks like they're coming back down the ramp, which means we get more. And we already know the rule. The louder we get, the higher they fly, and the cooler the trick. And it's time to see some more cool tricks. So I want to see who can be the loudest in here. There we go. All right, that was good. But you know, I think I expect more from the Ohio State fans. You guys have some of the loudest fans in the land. So I don't want to hear the dirt bikes this time. I want to hear all of you. All right, Columbus. We're going to lay it all out here on the track. On the count of 3, when they start to soar, I want to hear you roar. 1, 2, 3. That's what I'm talking about. Give it up again for your USFMX team. Brendan Reardon, Greg Duffy, Kenny Haskell, and TJ Tiffany. TJ Tiffany, you were able to secure a best trick win just before the weekend was finished. But you know, I noticed something. You guys are supposed to be competitors, but you always just look like best buddies up here. What's the best part about doing what you do? Doing this with your best buddies or just doing what you love?
Oh, it's definitely a combination of it all. Being out here with the Monster Jam family, traveling around the country with my best friends, riding dirt bikes. There's absolutely nothing else like it. It's a dream come true for sure. Duffy and I, we've been battling for over 20 years now on dirt bikes. Kenny, Brendan, and I, we've all been friends for so long. This is absolutely amazing in front of you guys.
And you know, we know that this weekend you celebrated your buddy Greg Duffy's birthday. How do you plan birthdays and just regular life when you're on the road so often?
We're definitely here for each other. It's a family, and we Duffy won the last couple, and we got up here. We caked him yesterday, silly string and everything else up here. Hearing you guys cheering us on, you guys are so loud we can barely hear our bikes. You guys having a great time or what?
Now I got one more question for you, TJ, that I have to ask because we have thousands of young fans here in the audience. What advice do you have for them if they want to follow in your footsteps one day?
There's not a better family sport than motocross. Like I say, we've all been riding dirt bikes for over 25 years together at this point. And, you know, practice makes perfect. You fall down, get back up, wear the right protective gear, stay in school. The sky's the limit. Have fun at it, and you'll enjoy it.
All right, well, make some noise for TJ Tiffany, your best trick winner. Attention to the driver's speed, creativity, and, of course, the number of revolutions. So, who's ready for the Monster Jam Donut Competition?
Kicking things off from Kewaunee, Wisconsin, Brandon Telechka, just get her done too.
Make some noise for Brandon Telechka, just get her done too. It's time to score, everyone. Lock in those scores. Remember, the city code is OHI at judgeszone.com.
An exciting way to start off Monster Jam Donuts. Take a look at that super glue glued to the action replay. It took him a few revolutions to get going and find that sweet spot in the dirt. This dirt's very tacky, but once he was able to, he really accelerated and got some solid revolutions in those Monster Jam Donuts. Nice way to kick things off. We've seen this throughout the weekend, that this tacky dirt has been very, very difficult. So the fact that he was able to overcome those circumstances right out the gate is something that's really impressive. Let's see what you guys thought of that one. Scores are in on the video board. A 7.217. That's going to be the score to beat in Monster Jam Donuts. Continuing on, looking to chase her tail, Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo.
Let's hear for Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. Made a nice circle on the track there. That's how you do it for Monster Jam Donuts. Go to judgeszone.com. Everyone, let us know what you thought.
Score to beat right now is Just Get Her Done 2 with a 7.217. Let's see what you guys thought of Brianna Mahan in Scooby-Doo. Scores are locked and coming in on the video board. At 8.610, which means we got a new leader and new score to beat. She's a second-generation driver. Coming up next is Michaela Toluchka in Megalodon.
Let's hear it for Michaela Toluchka, Megalodon. Scan that QR code, folks. It's time to score. Remember, you only have 20 seconds to let your voice be heard.
Super glue glued to the action replay. As you saw, she got stuck in that tacky dirt, couldn't get the revolutions going, swung the truck wide, started to go into the pocket, but unfortunately couldn't put the pedal to the metal. Scores in on the video board of 4.520, Michaela Toluchka in Megalodon. He won the donut competition yesterday. Can he do it again? Frank Crummel, Zombie.
Put those zombie arms up for Frank Crummel, Zombie. Took him a second to get started, but once he did, made some nice circles there. Let's hear what you thought at judgeszone.com.
Yeah, Taylor, he was definitely a little bit more conservative as he was getting those rotations going. You can see the super glue glued to the action replay. He starts off really wide, but then once he finds the sweet spot, he accelerates at great speed for about 4 solid revolutions towards the end of that run. Let's see what you guys thought. At 8.409, good enough to put him currently in second place in Monster Jam Donuts. Looking to crush the competition, it's Alex Barden in Stone Crusher.
Let's hear it for Alex Barden, Stone Crusher. You know what time it is, fans. It's time to score. Slide that BKT tire up or down and press submit.
About 3.5 to 4 revolutions in, you can start to see that drifting right there on the super glue, glued to the action replay. Solid start, drifted a little bit toward the end. Let's lock in those scores for Alex Barden in Stone Crusher and focus our attention up to the video board. A 7.792, putting him currently in 3rd place in the Monster Jam Donut competition. Coming up next, it's Weston Anderson, Grave Digger.
Close call at the end and nice save by Weston Anderson, Grave Digger. And you see there, he's holding that steering wheel up in the air because it was not on at the end of those those revolutions. So let's lock in our scores, fans. You've got 10 seconds left.
Definitely the fastest donuts we've seen so far in the competition. You saw those BKT tires actually raise up off of the track into what we call a cyclone. That means he was accelerating at such high speeds that it's causing that 12,000-pound Monster Jam truck to lift up. Let's remind everyone that current score to beat right now is an 8.610 by Scooby-Doo. The score for Grave Digger is a 9.403, which means we have a new leader and new score to beat. Let's put those puppy paws together because up next it's Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Let's make some noise for Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. She's waving to you. Show her some love. And then let's lock in our scores, fans. You've got 10 seconds left.
Those donuts rivaling that of Weston Anderson in Grave Digger. She actually had the most consistent donut so far on that side of the arena, where we know that the track conditions have been a little extra tacky on that side. Let's see what you guys thought of this one by Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Scores are locked in and coming in on the video board. An 8.820, very respectable score, putting her currently in 2nd place in Monster Jam Donuts. Last but not least, it's time to get a little crazy with Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. Let's slide that BKT tire up or down. Click submit on the score that you feel he deserves for that one. Take a look also at the super glue to the action replay. So the acceleration was there, the rotations were there. There were definitely some drifting, as you can see where he landed in comparison to where he started right there. He actually slid across the track and into the side of that ramp. Scores are officially locked in. Score to beat right now is Weston Anderson in Gravedigger with a 9.403. The score for El Toro Loco is 8.183, ending Monster Jam Donuts for him in 5th place. But this means the winner of Monster Jam Donuts, the black and green wrecking machine, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Weston Anderson in Gravedigger, securing the Monster Jam Donut Competition win. 8 points added to his score in pursuit of that overall event championship. Your winner making his way to the center of that track right now with those signature Anderson donuts, steering wheel out the window. Let's hear from our winner.
Weston, when it comes to the Monster Jam Donut Competition, we've seen a lot of progression between you and your competitors from the start of this weekend. What did you do differently?
You know, we just got to run on the track a little bit. So always Sunday, we are a little bit more used to the track. We know what the dirt's going to do, and we know what we have to do to set these trucks up right. So we came out here, gave all these Columbus fans a right-hand Gravedigger donut, and got the win, man.
Now, speaking of wins, we have our next competition, the Monster Jam Freestyle, coming up, which ultimately could, if done right, leave you taking home the overall event championship here this afternoon. So what can we expect from the black and green wrecking machine?
Expect the unexpected. About 2 nights ago, we did a Ford Momentum backflip right here. And hey, Gravedigger 37's already been crashed once this weekend. Why not make it twice? I'm running her into the ground for you Columbus fans. I need you guys to make some noise!
I'm hanging here with Braylon right now, and we're about to play the Monster Jam head-to-head showdown. All right, so Braylon, I need you to name as many colors as you can in 15 seconds. And here's the fun part. Braylon, you're actually going to go up against one of our amazing Monster Jam drivers. So it's going to be really cool, okay? Do you feel confident that you can name a bunch of colors in 15 seconds?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, is there any driver that you want to compete against? Who do you want to compete against?
Monster Mud.
Monster Mutt Dalmatian. All right, let's see. Are we able to actually compete against Monster Mutt Dalmatian? Let's see who you're going to compete against. That music means you get to actually compete against Jamie Sullivan in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. So right now, let's put 15 seconds on the clock. All right, Braylon, name all the colors you can name in 15 seconds. Here we go.
Blue, red, green, yellow, orange, red, yellow, white, black, dark red, purple, lavender, turquoise.
All right, that's time. All right, we got 12. High five, that's awesome. That's a really good score. Okay, so let's see how Jamie did. Look at the video board.
Pink, red, brown, yellow, blue, green, black, orange, teal.
Jamie only got 9. Only got 9, which means guess what? You're a winner, which means you get to go home with the prize, courtesy of all of us here at Feld Entertainment. Look at that smile. All of us here at Feld Entertainment. I'm going to send you home with an El Toro Loco Truckin' Pals toy. Congratulations to Braylon. Give it up for Braylon, everyone. Going against Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Look, she also has her Monster Mutt Dalmatian toy as well. Great job.
All right, now it's time for each of you Monster Jam fans to kick off our Monster Jam freestyle competition. So take out your phones, turn on your flashlights, and follow my lead. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Keep going. Now follow the beat. We have reached the pinnacle of the event. It's time for Monster Jam Freestyle.
Clock is currently paused at 48 seconds. You can see it up there on the video board. Our tech officials are coming out of the tunnel right now to assess the situation to see if Brandon Toluchka and Just Get Her Done 2 is able to continue on with that freestyle run. Very important, Monster Jam fans. Each driver gets 75 seconds here in Monster Jam Freestyle to showcase everything they have. And in order to qualify for a score, you must complete at least 15 seconds or more. For Brandon Toluchka in Just Get Her Done 2, he actually did complete that, so he is eligible for a score. Unfortunately, that will do it for his run, so make sure that you guys are going to judgeszone.com and locking in those scores right now. For Brandon Toluchka, Just Get Her Done 2. Scores are coming in on the video board momentarily. Let's see, a 5.601. That's going to be the score to beat here in Monster Jam Freestyle. Brandon Toluchka, once again, Just Get Her Done 2. So, Monster Jam fans, you guys have been doing so great with your Monster Jam knowledge. So I want to continue putting you guys to the test. Look at the video board right now for some Monster Jam trivia.
Is it A, steel, B, plastic, C, bubblegum, or D, glass? If you know the answer, let me hear you.
All right, Columbus. Is it A, steel, B, plastic, C, bubble gum, or D, fiberglass? On the count of three, yell out your answer. 1, 2, 3, yell it out! I don't know. I heard some bubble gum out there. That's a great answer. But I think I also heard D, fiberglass from a lot of you. Let's see how knowledgeable you are with Monster Jam trivia. Let's reveal the answer.
Answer is D. Most monster jam bodies are made of fiberglass.
If you got D, fiberglass, give yourselves a round of applause. Coming up next in Monster Jam Freestyle, he has gone from super fan to superstar, Alex Barden, Stone Crusher.
Let's hear it for Alex Barden, Stone Crusher. It's Stone Crusher Sunday, and your last opportunity to store Alex Barden. So let's lock in those scores at judgeszone.com.
So Monster Jam fans, if you look at the center of the track right now, there are so many different obstacles built into it. So there's ramps at different inclines. We also have a log stack as well as a Morgan & Morgan backflip and some tires. And what he does really well every time he comes out to freestyle is he takes advantage of all the different obstacles. Score to beat right now is Just Get Her Done 2 with a 5.601. The score for Stone Crusher is 6.940, which means he is your new leader and new score to beat. Columbus, let's get those zombie arms going for Frank Crummel in Zombie.
Zombie arms up and make some noise for Frank Krimmel Zombie. You know what time it is, Columbus. It's time to score. So let's make our way over to Judges Zone. You've got a few seconds left, and if you haven't scanned the QR code already, go ahead and join in the fun.
Some nice jumps throughout that freestyle. I talked about this with Alex Barden, but Frank Krimmel, what he did was take advantage of the different sides of the elevated obstacle. I mentioned there are different ramps over there with different inclines, the log stack, the Morgan & Morgan backflip. What do you guys think of it? From one of our veteran drivers, scores in on the video board right now, a 6.772, putting him currently in second place in Monster Jam Freestyle. From Kewaunee, Wisconsin, it's Michaela Toluchka, Megalodon.
Let's put those fins together for Michaela Toluchka, Megalodon. The scores are open, everyone. Let us know what you thought. You've got 20 seconds.
An aggressive freestyle from Michaela Toluchka in Megalodon. She actually did not let up on the throttle pretty much for the entirety of that freestyle. She really very nicely went from one move to the next, being meticulous around the track, but then also aggressive at times. You see it up there on that Super Glue Glued to the Action replay. What do you guys think? Let's lock in those scores. Score to beat right now is Stone Crusher with a 6.940. The score for Megalodon is a 7.445. She's your new leader and new score to beat in Monster Jam Freestyle.
Monster Jam fans, we're about halfway through our Monster Jam freestyle competition. So I think it's about time we play a game. I've got two new friends here, Amir and Armani, and we are gonna play a game. But first, I gotta know, are you two enjoying Monster Jam?
Yes.
Yes, and is this your baby brother?
Yes.
Yes, he says. Well, the two of you are gonna have to pair up, team together, because we're going to play Name That Monster Jam Truck, all right? I'll give you some clues. We'll put the puzzle pieces together, and you got to tell me which Monster Jam truck I'm talking about, all right? Here we go. Let's take a look up at the video board. This Monster Jam truck has blue eyes and sharp white teeth. If you know the answer, everyone, you can shout it out. This Monster Jam truck is driven by Michaela Toluchka. This Monster Jam truck just finished a fantastic freestyle. Which Monster Jam truck are we talking about?
Megalodon.
Megalodon, they say. What does that look like? That is definitely a Megalodon right there on the screen. Yep, you got it. Armani's pointing out like, it's right there, it's right there. Well, guess what? The two of you, for your hard work, I'm going to send you home with a prize, of course. Have you ever heard of Texas Roadhouse? No? Dad's looking like, yes, you have. Well, you're going to find out because we're going to send you home with a $50 Texas Roadhouse gift card for you and your family so you can go figure out what all the fuss is about with those beautiful, yummy rolls. Everyone make some noise for Amir and Armani.
Jumping back into Monster Jam Freestyle with Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. She's lining up for the Morgan & Morgan backflip ramp.
Put those puppy paws together for Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. An amazingly epic Morgan & Morgan backflip, finishing off that freestyle by Jamie Sullivan. I know you all saw that because we heard your screams. So why don't we turn those screams into scores? Judgeszone.com. There she is.
Landing that backflip with only 4 seconds left on the clock. Score to beat right now is currently held by Megalodon at 7.445. The score for Monster Mutt Dalmatian is 9.722. That means we got a new leader and new score to beat out there on the track. Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, a student at the University of Northwestern Ohio. She is a hop, skip, and a jump away from her alma mater. She's also going back there studying to go for her second degree. Monster Jam fans, I hope you guys captured that on your cell phones and are following us at Monster Jam across all of our social media platforms. So I'm talking Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, yes, even TikTok. Anytime that you guys are posting anything Monster Jam related, make sure you're using the hashtag Monster Jam. Keep an eye out on the video board because throughout the rest of the event, you actually might see your name in lights. And if that's not enough for you, Monster Jam is now on YouTube Live. So all of our events now moving forward across all 5 series will actually be live on YouTube. So really, there's so many great ways to enjoy Monster Jam on all of our social media platforms, as well as on MAV TV. So you heard me talk about this earlier. Every Saturday morning, we got classic episodes. And then every Saturday night on MAV TV, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we got brand new episodes of Arena in 30 and Inside Monster Jam, that awesome Monster Jam podcast hosted by none other than, yes, Scott Jordan. We got two puppies out there on the track. Next up is the Princess of Carnage herself, Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo.
Let's hear it for Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. We call her the Princess of Carnage here at Monster Jam. And I mean, if you're looking down on the track, I think you might be able to tell why. She's climbing out. Let's make some noise. That was some crazy air by Brianna Mahan in Scooby-Doo, which of course deserves a score. So let's make our way to judgeszone.com, everyone. You know what to do. Scan that QR code if you haven't already. You've got about 10 seconds left.
Super glued to the action replay tells that story. That final jump right there. She kicks it into high gear. You can see that 12,000-pound Monster Jam truck rotate on its side, lands on the front and back BKT tires. Taylor said it, but she is the Princess of Carnage for a reason. Last night, she actually walked away as the Monster Jam Freestyle winner with an impeccable score of 9.802. Let's see what you guys thought this time of Brianna Mahan and Scooby-Doo. An 8.567. That's going to put her currently in second place in the Monster Jam Freestyle competition. We actually saw something similar last night where our entire crew had to come out and take that fiberglass body off into the back so that we can put that Scooby-Doo truck back together for our final weekend. Next week on Arena Championship Series Central. Once again, Monster Jam fans, the Princess of Carnage has done it again. Take your attention up to the video board right now to see where each of our drivers stand in pursuit of that overall event championship. So right now with Monster Jam Freestyle, Monster Mutt Dalmatian holding on to the top spot with a 9.722, that amazing Morgan and Morgan backflip. But it is a dog-eat-dog world out there because Brianna Mahan and Scooby-Doo is holding on to the second place spot currently with that 8.567 based on that Monster Jam Freestyle that we just witnessed, which again, so exciting. Monster Jam fans, before we dive into our next competitor, which as you can see on the track is going to be Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco, let's play a little bit more of Guess That Driver. So focus your attention up on the video board right now. We got some adorable baby pictures. Name that driver. All right, so their favorite color is blue. They call me the Princess of Carnage. We got another clue coming your way with some awesome pictures. She's the 2015 Rookie of the Year, and she's actually on tour with her daughter. Come on, Monster Jam fans, you gotta know this one. Who is she? Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo, or Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian? Yell it out, who is it? Let's reveal the answer. That's right, it's Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. Yep, the dog just shed the last of its fur right there on the track. That fiberglass body that we talked about earlier, it's a very flexible material, and in between events, we have to put these bodies back together sometimes. Our UNOH technicians are great at what they do, and they are able to make magic happen with these fiberglass bodies. Shout out to the JCB Dirt crew, taking that fiberglass body off to the back to get refurbished going into our final events of the series. Let's continue on with Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Clock is paused right now up there on the video board. 18 seconds remain for Fernando Martinez and El Toro Loco to complete that freestyle. Started off as a really fierce freestyle run. Our drivers really are leaving it all out there on the track for you Monster Jam fans for the final event of the weekend in Columbus. They're not holding back. They are in it to win it, and they clearly want to put on a great competition for you Monster Jam fans. Let's see if he's able to refire and continue on with those 18 seconds remaining in his freestyle run. We're waiting for the signal from one of our tech officials to see if he is able, and he is. Here we go.
Put your horns up for Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Out the truck. Show him some love, everyone. And then show what you really felt by casting those scores. You've got 10 seconds left.
A fierce freestyle. I talked about this. He started off really strong, really great air. Some of those big wow moments that you see here at Monster Jam, the ones that you crave. And these drivers are certainly delivering. Score to beat right now, held by Monster Mutt Dalmatian at 9.722. The score for El Toro Loco is 8.058. putting him currently in 3rd place in Monster Jam Freestyle. One more competitor left. Those bells only mean one thing.
Let's hear it for your final freestyle competitor, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. It's time to score, everyone. Your last chance.
He motioned as he got out of that truck that looked like there was breakage towards the end. But prior to that, it was an exciting freestyle. He was favoring reverse on that one. Trying some new things out there on the track, some big air. We see those stoppies, but he was kicking it into reverse pretty much throughout the entirety of that freestyle. Score to beat right now is Monster Mutt Dalmatian at 9.722. The score for Gravedigger is 8.972, good enough for 2nd place. But this means the winner of Monster Jam Freestyle, Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. 8 more points in pursuit of the overall event championship. Wasn't enough, let's add up those scores. 8 in the JCB Racing Competition, 6 in the Great Clips True Wheel Skills Challenge, 8 in Monster Jam Donuts, 7 in the Freestyle Competition, for a total of 29 points. Your overall event champion is Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Hugging it out with his crew chief, Chandler West. Solid birthday present for Chandler West here, celebrating his 26th birthday with us here at Monster Jam. With a trophy that's going to be in his hand momentarily. Come on, Columbus, let them hear you.
Congratulations, Team Gravedigger, and happy birthday, Chandler West. I mean, what a great birthday present.
Yeah, it's pretty great. You know, like I say all the time, as long as he can go out there and drive it like he does, I'm happy. It's the best birthday gift I can give him.
Now, I mean, Weston, for you, when you come out last in freestyle, the track is torn up, maybe a backflip has already been done, all the tricks have been pulled out. How do you manage to still amaze these fans every time?
You just got to get a little wild on the sticks out here. I mean, I did what I could. The truck broke halfway through the run. It's nobody's fault. I've been running the truck super hard all weekend, but hey, we tried to still give you guys a Gravedigger freestyle run. Had a couple saves, a couple reverse jumps, and it's all I could do with what I had, man.
And you did what you did. So do you have anything left for these fans here in Columbus today?
Absolutely. First, I want everybody on the count of 3 to say happy birthday to Chandler right here. You guys ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday, Chandler! Second thing, man, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for coming out here, supporting this crazy lifestyle of ours for the past 43 years, man. It's because of all you guys filling these seats each and every weekend that we get to do what we do. So thank you guys. Hats off to y'all. I love each and every one of you.
And of course, we're not going to send you home without hearing from your Monster Jam freestyle winner, Jamie Sullivan. I mean, that Morgan and Morgan backflip had the crowd going crazy. What goes through your mind when you're flipping through the air in a 12,000-pound Monster Jam truck?
You know, it's definitely pretty wild, and it hasn't gone the right way for everyone this weekend. So to come out here and actually land it, it was really awesome. But yeah, no, once you get to that backflip ramp, you just want to floor it and put the pedal to the metal, and it worked out for me.
And how about you? This is our last event in the state of Ohio. Your soon-to-be fully alma mater state. Do you have anything left for these fans here?
You know, you fans have been so awesome this entire weekend. It's so cool to be back here, so close to where I went to college. But yeah, no, you guys have been so incredible. Thank you guys for coming out, and hopefully we'll see you again next year.
Make some noise for Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mud Dalmatian.
Well, what an awesome end to a fantastic weekend here in Columbus. 4 action-packed events. Congratulations one more time, Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, your freestyle winner, and of course, Weston Anderson, your overall event champion. We hope you guys had as much fun as we did. It has been absolutely amazing. On behalf of myself, Christina Moore, Taylor Olivia, and all of us here at Feld Entertainment, Columbus, that was Monster Jam! Thank you, everyone. Have a great day.